Shit. Alright, well, nobody might know this, or maybe even ever see this, but, well, I'm Gabe Aguilera, and this is, well, my path of getting better mentally. And I feel like how right now I'm just driving to my job interview because money ain't gonna come on its own, so yeah. But this is really just, in other words, like a venting vlog, I guess, that I'm going to be posting on YouTube and how I'm going to get better mentally. But yeah, I feel like the first step of getting better is to realize what you did wrong, And recently I've done some stuff that I'm not very proud of. And I feel like the first step you should do is, apologize to the people that you've done wrong to. Realize where you are in life, where you were in life, and how you can learn from it. Like right now, I'm even going as far as getting a therapist because, my mental state hasn't been the best, and I just know that I need to be better, especially for a person that I really hold really deeply to me. But right now we aren't together because of me. So I feel like this is really just another way of ranting. And maybe people feel the same or in the same situation, but lying never works. The truth will eventually come out. The truth will eventually be told by somebody else. You might even be the one telling them. But lying isn't the way of going around things. Yeah, I know it might feel like this is the best option. This is the only way it'll work. This is the only way out. And I just feel like that isn't true. Lying could only hurt people more than do any better. Because even though you eventually tell them, oh, I did this and I'm sorry that I didn't tell you, eventually that's not going to make the situation any better. I feel like in other ways it's going to make it worse. Definitely will make it worse, And I feel like people should recognize when they fucked up and how are they going to fix it a fuck up. And what I'm going through right now, I'm taking time. I'm looking at TikToks on just mental states, Like, I need to understand how I feel right now and where I'm at, because right now I don't feel any better than the rocks I'm driving over, the grass that's dying right now. And it just really sucks. Because I know whoever you're trying to make better isn't going to feel better if you're just trying to lie your way out. Because in the end, you're also hurting yourself spiritually, Just like you should never bite the hand that feeds you. And especially you should never hurt the person you love, even though you feel like this is the only option, And I feel like for the people that do want to get better, evaluate yourself, evaluate your choices, evaluate where you are in life, evaluate your future. And I'm speaking in a general sense, I'm not speaking only for men, I'm not speaking only for women, I'm speaking for everybody in general. Because I feel like everybody can grow. Everybody's in a different point in their life. But, at the end, it's going to be okay. It'll be hard, definitely. I feel like it's probably the hardest thing of my life right now. Because right now, I lost a person that I love so that I can be better, so I can. And if we don't get back together, then I can properly treat the person that I want to love in the future. And even if it is her, I want to properly love in the future and make them know that I love them and that they are always in my heart. I want to grow and be a better person. I don't want to continue being some 18-year-old guy that isn't mature, can't stand on his word. I want to be a man of word, And I feel like that also takes a connection with God. And maybe you might not even believe in God. Whatever you believe in, you know, whether that be a golden sheep or nothing at all, you know, you should at least believe in yourself. And I feel like that's just the biggest part of learning right now. And I feel like I can do this, you know. It's going to be hard. There's going to be hard times. And that's just how it is. That's just how everything always turns out, you know. But there shouldn't be anything that should stop you in the end. Holy shit, this wind is really strong. I'm going over my bridge and my car is being like jerked around, but yeah. I've been doing some thinking, you know. And I feel like one of the ways I have found that works is honestly writing. I know for some people writing might not be the best way. Writing's probably pointless to you, or you just don't get entertained with it, you know. But I feel like you don't even need to type, honestly. If you go on the Notes app, turn on the typed text-to-speech or whatever it's called, in your own words, you're ranting to yourself, not to anybody else. You can't hurt anybody in those Notes app. You can't hurt yourself if you don't want to. You know, your brain will lie. Your brain will lie a lot. And, you know, it might lie and tell you that, oh, this is really bad or this is really good, but you know whether it's right or wrong. You know, everybody will know what they're doing is right or wrong eventually or somehow. But I just feel better, you know? And this is really only the third day of losing everything. And all I can think about is her. All I breathe, all I dream is her. But I can't have her right now. And that's just kind of what sucks. Because this is all not only for her, but this is also for me. I want this for myself. I don't only want to do it for this girl, because what if she wants somebody else? And that's okay. Because in the end, I will still be a better person than I was 6 months ago, two weeks ago, even a day ago. I feel like I am getting better step by step, you know? Like, before I started dating this girl, I did the other person before that extremely wrong, and I shouldn't have done that. And I regret it a lot, because they were a really good person, you know? They were great. They were amazing. You know, they never did anything wrong to me, but I still chose to do wrong to them. And I ended up sending a text, you know, saying that you didn't deserve that. Nobody deserves that. You were a truly respectful and kind person to me, but I still took advantage of that. Because no matter what and who you are, people will take advantage of what is given to them, you know, let alone that being a good situation or being a bad situation. People will always take advantage of it. And in my case, I took advantage of it in a way that it would harm her and me. And I just feel like that was a turning point in my life where I know now, because I looked past it, thinking that I didn't do nothing wrong, you know, they weren't responding in time, they weren't treating me how I wanted to be treated, etc. But at the end of the day, I really did dig deep into myself and think, you need an apology from me. And I know you might not want to see that text message, or maybe even you'll never see it, you know? But I just wanted my thoughts to get to you so that you know I'm sorry. I'm sorry for what I did. And I just feel like it's just something everybody has to learn, you know? Because nothing will be easy in life. I know that for fucking sure. Like, growing up, life wasn't easy. Life in high school isn't easy. My future, I hope it's not as hard as mentally challenging as it is right now, but I know it won't be easy. You know, I have to have a family to think of. I want to be a role model for my kids. You know, I want to be somebody my family wants to be. You know, like, I want my kids to think that I am a good person. I'm a stand-up guy. Not as in stand-up like, oh, I'm funny, but as in stand-up as in I want to be better and I want to be like him when I grow up. And that's just kind of what sucks, you know? Just what sucks. Because at the end of the day, you will always hurt somebody, even if you don't mean to. Even if you think it's the best for them, you don't ever want to hurt somebody. And that just kind of what blows also. But yeah, this is one of many entries that I hope to keep on releasing out. And I want whoever is in the same situation as me to, you know, like, hear me out, you know? Like, I know when I end up uploading this video, it won't be million views right away or blah, blah, blah. That's not the point. The point for me is to get better and understand myself and just be okay, you know, to grow and become a better person. You know, I want to be more positive. I don't want to be negative anymore. I want to look on the brighter side. I want to be optimistic. I want to be great. But want is a easier thing than to get. And I just feel like, damn, like, it's so much harder to do that. It's so much harder to do that than just saying it. And I will become better. Because I know there is good in me. I know there's good in me. There will always be good in anyone. No matter who it is, there's always good in somebody. Even though they might seem like an asshole, they might seem selfish, all that stuff. There has to be good in somebody. There's always good in somebody. No matter where you think you are in life, no matter who you think you are, or why aren't you this, why aren't you that, there's always going to be good in you. As long as you see the good in you, you know? And it's a process to see all that. But there's only so much a person can do and say until they actually figure it out, you know? All this stuff is really trial and error until you figure it out. And until you realize you are who you want to be, things won't change. Things will never change if you don't realize who you are. And I just feel like that is the hardest thing in life, is realizing who you are. Because I've realized I'm a shitty person. I'm not a good person. I'm not a fucking saint. I'm not anything. I'm a bad person, but when I want to be a good person, I can be a great person. And I want that to be something I always am. It might be hard, you know, at the start to see that, to want that, but I want to be a good person. I want to be great. I want to be glad that I woke up today. Give me a second. I want to be glad that I am me, that I am better, that I am changed. I want to be glad of all of that, you know? And it hurts, you know? But yeah, I'll see you guys. And yeah, my name is Gabe Aguilera, and this is the first documentary that I will be having.